Hi friends, and welcome to the Introduction to C# in Unity 3D series. So we're going to talk about variables. Now a variable is a reference to some value in memory, and this can either be in the stack, which is static memory, or in the heap, which is dynamically created memory during runtime. So you can think of a variable as a container which holds some value, and this value can be a character, a string, an integer, decimal, etc. Now to recap, C# is a strongly typed language. So in C#, when you declare and initialize a variable, you have to specify the data type of the value that the variable will hold. And this is followed by the variable name and then an equal to sign and the value of the variable on the right side. So this is the general syntax. We have the data type followed by the variable name and then an equal to sign, which is the assignment operator, and then the value. And we finish the statement of code with a semicolon. So for example, int num is equal to 75. Now out here, int is the data type and num is the variable name, which is also known as an identifier. And the equal to sign is the assignment operator, which is going to assign the value 75 to the variable, which is of the integer type that we have called num. Okay? So let's have a look at these examples. I'm going to go ahead and open up Visual Studio, which is my code editor. So let's declare num, the variable called num, which is of the int data type, whose value is, let's say, 100, followed by a semicolon. Okay. Now, let's declare the variable called temperature, which is of the float data type, okay, whose value is equal to minus 14.09 f. And if you remember, the float data type has 7-digit precision, and it can either be positive or negative, as can the int data type. And the float data type ends with the suffix f, so capital F or small f. Okay, so let's declare a variable called alphabet, which is of the char data type, and characters can only be single characters, so you can only specify a single character within single quotes, right? So let's say char alphabet is equal to 8. Okay, now let's declare a variable called nap, which is of the bool data type, so it's a boolean. So bool nap is equal to, let's say, true. Okay. And notice that there's no quotes around true. So there's the bool data type, which can either be true or false, will have no single or double quotes. Now let's declare a variable called username, which is of the string data type and whose value is, let's say, chorus. Okay. And notice that the string data type has double quotes, whereas the char data type has single quotes. And we can do this for other data types. For example, let's declare a variable called pi, which is the double data type is equal to 3.146 or whatever is, let's say 3.159. I believe that's the value of pi, at least some of it. And if you remember, the double data type can have 14 to 15 digit precision, and it can end with a capital D, but that's not necessary. And then we have the decimal data type. Okay, so let's declare a variable called price, which is of the decimal data type, and let's say it's something like this 00956, and it ends with the suffix m. okay, capital M or small m. And just a fun fact, M actually stands for money, because the decimal data type is for doing like financial stuff, just because it has 28 to 29 digit precision. Okay, so that's all for this tutorial, which was about variables. And if you find this useful, go ahead and hit like and subscribe.